Hey guys, it's time for day 3. Today's topic is scholarships. Um, Super important. Um, you can go to college for free. You really can. All it takes is a little work and knowing where to go. So today we're going to talk about the main three kind of divisions of scholarships and why you need to apply for all three of them. I don't really have any resources for you today. We're just going to talk. I highly recommend applying for scholarships as early as possible. If you are a junior in high school, it's not too early or to start. If you're a sophomore in high school, it's not too early to start. You can at least get your feet wet and kind of see what's out there as of scholarships that you can apply for. Um, so start as early as possible. It will help you so much more in the long run. So the first major part of scholarships is high school scholarships. If you are looking for scholarships, check your high school first. Your high school might have a scholarship that is just for your program that you're involved in high school. When I was in high school, I graduated from Alma. Sorry for those of you who don't like Alma, but we had a scholarship for people that were involved in fine arts, and it was like the Alma Fine Arts Scholarship or whatever. So you just applied for it, and it was like 5 minutes to do, and it asked a bunch of questions like which program were you involved in, choir, theater, band, dance, whatever, and stuff like that. So there was that, and I think I got like a good amount from them. So check your high school first. I know like people in sports typically have scholarships from their high schools. Apply for them. They're worth it. So check your high school first. They probably have something for every student. And if you don't know where to find that, check a guidance counselor. They actually are useful and helpful sometimes, so you can ask them, where do I go to find some scholarships, and they might be able to give you some right then and there to do. So high school scholarships, do them first. The next part is academic. So academic scholarships are a little different. So the requirements for most academic scholarships are that your GPA has to be above a certain point and your ACT score has to be above a certain point. So those are important. Find the ones that you can apply for. This is why it's important to actually try in high school. It's mainly for your GPA, so that when you go out and apply for these scholarships, you can, and they'll see, oh, okay, this person has a 3.7 GPA. They must be a good student. We'll give a scholarship to them. So that's why you should try for the GPA. Also, your ACT score, that's pretty important too. I am horrible at math. So when I took the ACT, everything else was like flying colors, and then there was math, and math was awful, and we're not even going to talk about that. But it took me I think it was like 7 or 8 times of taking the ACT before I could get my math score to a decent score. And in the end, it was worth it, because even now in college, and part of my major is education, I can substitute those ACT scores for the Praxis, which is basically ACT for college kids. So you think that you're never going to learn that stuff again, and that it's like pointless after that, but it's actually not. It's actually kind of useful sometimes. So that's super important, to have a good ACT score, and sorry, my dad's home, and have a good GPA. So you can apply for academic scholarships through your college that you're going to. I know UFIS has like tons of them, and like most of them have the same requirements, and you can just apply to several of them. They're just under different names. So, check out the ones from your school, and then check out the ones from the state. The state will offer a bunch too, like the academic achievement, or I don't know if it's academic achievement or challenge or whatever. Apply for that. It is good. It is worth it. So those are your academic ones. It is important to get some academic ones. And last but not least is your major. Your school should have some scholarships directly related to your major. I know for UFIS, when you audition for the music department, which you do through me, it's part of my job, and when you audition, there's a piece that goes with your audition form that has a scholarship recommendation. And your teachers get to write, okay, do I recommend this person for a scholarship? If so, how much? And they've got like 4 or 5 options. So they're like, yes, I recommend this person for a scholarship. I recommend them for this much. So, and then, I'm not sure how that works. I think the head of the department like looks it over and he's the final choice. And then they send it off to financial aid. So, then they can get ones based on their instrument or their voice type. For me, I also play piano, so I got one for voice and one for piano. So there's that. And hi, that's my dad. So look for the ones for your major. Your school should have some for your major, whether it's mechanical engineering or nursing or whatever. Find your academic ones, find the ones from your high school, and find the ones directly for your major. So, if you do all that, you should be able to go through college debt-free. Dead serious. I have worked my tail off for scholarships, and I don't have to pay anything, like in the fall semester. So I've worked it to where I barely have to pay for tuition. And if I do, it's like a quarter of what the full tuition cost is. The only times I actually have to pay full tuition is if I take summer classes or winter classes, like over the Christmas break. So you can go to college debt-free. You can go to college and have it paid for if you work for it. Another thing I was wanting to talk about is apply for the ones that are worth your time. You don't want to spend like 10 hours worth of work on a scholarship that's only $50. Like, choose wisely how much time you want to spend applying for this scholarship and how much money that scholarship is for. So be smart about that. Be smart about how you use your time and scholarships. And online stuff, I've done online scholarships. I've applied for maybe 40 online scholarships, and I've never gotten one. Never even heard back from one. So I'm kind of writing that off as like a scam. They're good websites like scholarships.com and stuff like that, but I've never even heard of anyone getting a scholarship from any of those websites. They just flood my inbox with like 20 emails a day. So I'm going to say avoid it, but I could be wrong. If there is someone out there that has gotten one from them, let me know so that I know that that's actually like real. And so high school scholarships, academic scholarships, scholarships for your major, work hard, and you can get college paid for. So another thing I wanted to say was there's no such thing as too much scholarship money. If you get more scholarships than what your tuition actually is, like for me, that actually is happening this semester, and I'm really excited about it. So some colleges will if you have more scholarships than what your tuition actually costs, they will either let you use the what can't be paid towards tuition towards books, or they will refund it to you like a month and a half into the semester. So, for me, I've got like $62 that's left over in scholarships that is over tuition. I don't know how to explain that really well. And I've got enough scholarships to cover tuition and then $60, which is scholarship money. But they're saying that I could either use it towards books or I will get it refunded to me later in the semester. So if you get more scholarships than what your tuition actually is, that's great for you because you can probably either spend it on books or get a refund. So, and books are like stupid expensive. Like a brand new book can be like $400, which is so stupid. So, sorry, it really is. So, we'll talk about books tomorrow. We'll talk about resources and stuff like that. Yeah, that's tomorrow. So, be smart about scholarships. Apply for as many as you can, and you can hopefully save a ton of money. And yeah, so it's essentially free money. Like, why wouldn't you work for it? It's great. So, yeah, scholarships are so important. Apply for them. The ones from your high school, your academic ones from your school and the state, and then the ones directly related to your major. So, hope that helps, and I will see you back tomorrow for day 4. In day 4, we're going to talk about the resources and your school's resources and how to use them for your benefit. So I will see you guys tomorrow.